Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to the episode of Fork Over the Ring, where we all know the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And since today we are going to revisit an old video recipe and we're going to start incorporating some new stuff, new year, new us, we're here for it, okay? So we are going to go through and make our seafood boil. We're remaking it in a different way. This time we're going to do it in a bag similar to like Hot and Juicy, Chasing Tails, all the new popular places. And this is going to be part one of a two-part video because we are doing a mukbang. So we're going to cook this together, then we're going to come back and eat together later. So to get started, we are going to start off with 2 sticks of butter, one fully fresh squeezed lemon. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of some type of crab seasoning. I like to use crab seasoning and Old Bay, so that's 2 different ones. But whatever you have access to is fine. I do a tablespoon of red chili flakes because I like the spice, some oregano, white pepper to taste, lemon pepper to taste, some salt, a little bit of cayenne pepper. I do fresh cracked black pepper, some white pepper, 2 tablespoons of freshly minced garlic, some Worcestershire sauce, and whatever your favorite brand of hot sauce is. I do about 3 to 4 tablespoons of it, but again, it's up to whatever you like. I like my food to have a little kick to it, as I'm sure you guys all know by now. And you're going to go ahead and let that boil down also with some onion powder and some garlic powder. Just a little bit to spice up those flavors because you know how we get down. Now, some people actually skip this part. You don't have to boil your part down. Like, you can actually put the whole butter stick and everything in the oven with your seafood in the bag. I prefer to do it this way. That way I get to taste my sauce to make sure it's exactly I like it before I pour it in my bag. And I can also control the evenness of everything. I want to make sure I shake all of my ingredients together before they even start baking. So after this part, you're going to preheat your oven to 385 degrees. Then we're going to go ahead and start on our seafood. So, fun fact that I did not know, crab is already cooked. So I go ahead and I rinse it off to get any barnacles or anything that are still on there. And for my lobster and crab, I go through and I take the crab seasoning and I put it at the opening of the crab up top so that when it does cook, all the flavors are pushed down into it. I add my crab, my lobster, my crawfish, my shrimp. Then I go through and I add some corn, some sausage that I kind of cut up. I took one big ear corn and I kind of just broke it in my hands into pieces that I thought were easy to put in the bag. And then my potatoes are really small, so they're going to cook with no problem in the oven. But sometimes people's potatoes are bigger than this. So you want to go ahead and microwave the bigger potatoes for about 5 or 3 minutes just so that they can go ahead and halfway cook and finish cooking in the oven. Then I take my sauce, I pour it on top, and I shake the bag up as much as I can to make sure that everything is evenly coated and we don't have any issues. And y'all, you're going to bake this, like I said, on 385 in the oven for about 40 minutes until everything is all done. And you are good, sis. Now, to go with this, I did make a spicy little drink with my homemade simple syrup. But to get this recipe, you have to go over to my Instagram, which is Dream with Nick. And here's the setup for our mukbang. So make sure that you guys go ahead, you comment, you subscribe, you like, you share. Tell me what you think about the recipe. Get ready for our mukbang that's going to be up on Friday. And I will see y'all later next video. Bye.